Hi class, I just want to go through quickly how to access the data you're going to need to do complete teacher work sample part 1. Um, that's listed under week 1 under the macro system at the bottom. You have your example here for part 1 and then a complete example of TWS to give you an idea of kind of a whole idea of what the final product looks like. So I'll click and do the demographics piece first. We'll do it by county and then by city. So if you click on the link and you select your city, let's say or county rather, and you're going to do Brookings County, you'll get a general kind of breakdown of everything. If you want to see more detailed data sets, you click on Browse Data Sets for Brookings County, and then it'll break it down more clearly into economic characteristics, social, housing, demographic, housing estimates. Click on Economic Characteristics, and you'll get a pretty detailed survey of information for Brookings County for economics. So the unemployment rate, how much people make per year, what the general salary level is, and they'll compare it against the stats of the state. So you can decide what information is relevant to you, but you can see, generally speaking, South Dakota has a 3.5% unemployment rate for people 16 years and over, and Brookings County is a 3.1%. You can scroll down and see females, commuting to work, occupation, industry, and again it compares it to the state stats against the county stats. Class of worker, salary, and you can keep going down here under families, non-family households. And this is county information for all of Brookings County. And it's all this data here is stuff that's been placed in the TWS sample, and so you can sort through it that way. If you go back, and I'll click the back button a couple times, you can go from Brookings County, and then you can select a city in Brookings County. So if I go to Brookings County, click Go, and then I click a specific city in Brookings. Let's say I click Brookings and click Go. It's going to give me the Brookings City data. Same setup. I click on Data Sets, and then Economic Characteristics. And then you should see the city stats compared up against the state, as well as the county, I believe. So I'm going to lie. It's actually just the city versus the state, which is fine. And then you can see the numbers here for the same exact statistics. And whatever stat you want, that's how you can. If you're interested in looking at social characteristics, go for it. You can kind of click through and see what stats might jump out at you as being overly relevant or not so relevant. And you can add whatever and take out whatever data you think is most appropriate for whatever town or place you're going to be teaching in. The numbers and data that I put in for the TWS sample don't have to be the only things you look at. You can look at all sorts of demographics that might tell you something about the community you're going to live in or work in as well. So that's how you would use the demographic element. To use the report card, it's pretty easy as well. You just click on the report card link and look at the most recent year you have complete data for. So for some of you it might be 2014, for some of you it might be 2013. So you click the school year, report level, you'll look at a district first, pick your district, and then view report card. And it'll break down the report card step by step. And you can see who's performing at what level, do they have progressing schools. It can go on and on with your data, and you're going to have to pour through it a little bit and see what information makes sense to you. So again, this is district information. If you want to go back and look at school-specific information, change your filter to school, and then pick a district. So let's pick, and then look at the school, and then view report card. And that's going to give you very specific school-based information. So again, the layout's going to look very similar to the district information. However, it's going to be pinpointed into the school specific. So that should at least get you a start for most of you. There are going to be some of you who might have a town or county, a town that's so small that their demographic information doesn't pop up on the census data, and then we can meet and talk about that and figure out the best way to handle it.